Hi guys, welcome to another class of Pilates at TZ. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to be updated when a new video drops. Today we're going to work into strengthening and stretching hip flexors. There's a lot of controversy about it, but sitting at a desk all day definitely tightens the hips, makes you have lazy glutes. So we're going to work both, but mostly into hip flexors. Starting off with your stretches. Taking your hands behind you, the feet are hip width or just a little bit wider, and then just sinking knees side to side. So yes, you can see I got a bit of limitation there. Sink side to side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2 more, 2, back to center. Now you're going to come onto your butt. Your hands are anywhere off the mat. You're in an M shape. I'm going to inhale onto the sit bones and switch sides. 2, switch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, inhale, exhale. Taking the feet wide, you don't have to flex your toes, relax toes. Your hands are behind you, leaning back slightly is perfect. We're going to start off on the weaker side just because I think people feel the quads more on the weaker side. So if you feel a cramping, then just alternate sides. So leaning back and then just rotating that foot in and out. 2, 3, 4. So whichever is your weaker side, start on that. 7, 8. Other side. 8, 7, 6. Foot out and in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side, first side. 1, 2, 3. Keep the abs pulled in. 5, 6. This is the easy part. 7, 8. First side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Last side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last set. 1, 2. Second side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to take it that you've stretched, open both legs, hands to the heart center, and we're just lifting one leg up. 1, 2, keep that core tight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change sides. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep it control up and down. 7. The exhale's up for the harder part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not wearing shoulders as earrings. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So normally I tell you to round into your back. Here it's fine to lean back slightly. 7, 8. First side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and bring it down. Just fold forward if that feels good. Maybe flexing the feet and folding forward, or if you need to, you can stretch those hip flexors again. Either that stretch that we did or anything else. For me, this really does release. Coming up, we're gonna sit next in an easy cross-legged, so loose cross-legged. We're doing one side at a time. Start off on your weaker side if you can, hands to your heart center. You're gonna take that leg behind you, keep the knee facing the ceiling and the feet up, or the sky. And then come back. So it's inhale, 1, and back, 2, and back, 3, release, 4, release, 5, release, 6, release, nearly there, release, 8. The exhale, the harder part is there, 8. At the top we're going to hold it, 7, 6, 5. So you bend in that knee all the way out till you get to the top, 7, 8, one more set, 1, 2, inhale, 3, inhale, 4, inhale, 5, inhale, 7, 8, take it up and hold it, hover it, lean if you can a little bit more to that side, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, release it down, we'll stretch after. So coming to the other leg, inhale, squeeze, 1, 2, 3, squeeze the back, 4, 5, 6, keep the core tight, 7, inhale, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, feel that hip flexor working, nearly there, 3, 2, one more set, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, hold it and hover, 1, 2, 4, as straight as you can, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, release it, taking the hand behind you, knee to the floor, lift the leg, puff the chest out. That really is a delicious stretch, but I will show you another nice one now. And coming back, you're on your back, sitting on your haunches, taking your hands behind you and lift the back and feel the stretch into the front, the quads and the hip flexors. Coming down, moving on to the next S. So whatever height you have to put your foot on to stretch into the hip flexors, you're going to face it. I want your feet hip width apart, so make sure you don't have your feet like that. Make sure the hip width, if not a bit wider, just for easier balance. Taking one foot is on your height, whatever it is. The other leg is back, square the hips. The first one we're going to do is a straight leg to feel the hip flexor. You fold forward and back. If you lock your knees, make sure you soften, square your hips. Shoulders relax, pull the core in. Inhale, squeeze. 1, 2. You can lift the heel, but it's not a big movement for that back leg because you want to feel the stretch and the stretch into the front leg. 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 8, 7, 6. In fact, if you keep it a bit smaller, you do feel the pull all the time into the hip flexor. 3, exhale. 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll stretch after it. 6, 7, and hold on the 8th one. 2. Feel the stretch. Keep the core tight. 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. Maybe a nice stretch is to fold forward and then change in legs. When you're ready, your foot is on the height. It doesn't actually matter how high. The higher, the more you'll feel it. But it's not really an issue. If balance is an issue, being on the floor is also okay. Squeeze it forward and back. 2, inhale. 3, keep that leg straight. Bend into this hip flexor. Feel that one and this one stretching. 6, inhale. 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, almost there. 2, 1. One more set, small movement, big feel. 3, 4, 6, 7. On the 8th one, hold it. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And fold forward to stretch maybe. Or change legs if you want to, if it's working for you, and stretch. When you're ready to, first side. This time you're gonna bend the back knee. Again, feet are hip width apart. You're lifting that knee, bending that knee, lifting that heel higher. Shoulders relax, pull the core in and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Bend as nicely as you can. 7. So you feel the same thing, and squeeze the back, forgot to tell you. 4, squeeze the back. 3, I do feel my quads as well, but it is more about the hip flexor, so it's fine if something else is working. 2, 3, if 2 things are working, we're awesome. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and Bend and hold. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stretch. We'll change legs and then we'll stretch on the other side. So stepping it forward. Feet are hip width apart. Bending both knees. Squeeze. Remember, your knees can go over the toes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 7, 8. 8. Almost there. 7, 6. Squeeze the back as well. 4, 2, 1. Feel that deep pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nearly there. 6, 7, 8. Hold it. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release it. Maybe to stretch, take one foot off the mat. Squeeze the knees together and lift the knee, arch the back. And change in sides. Inhale. Okay, balance on this side clearly. Knees together, lift. Really, really gets there. Last one of this. You want your back to the heart. Whichever your first leg is, starting on your first side. That first leg is behind you. Taking the foot up, square in the hips, and you're going to bend as low as you can. 2. If your block or your thing is a little lower, your chair, you can go lower. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Squeeze the back. 2, 1, 1. Squeeze the back. 2, so you don't put pressure on the knee. 4, so you really engage in glutes. 6, 7, 8. Squeeze and hold. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. I think we need a stretch now. The back leg, for me, taking it behind and folding forward is really good. Coming up, changing legs. So taking the other foot. Why do I feel like it was the same? Yeah, it was. So the other foot is up and we squeeze down, squeeze the back. 2, inhale. 3, 4, inhale. 5, 6, don't worry about the block. 7, keep the core tight for stability. Squeeze the back. Really feel the stretch working into inner thigh. 6, 5, 4, 2, one more set, 2, 3, 4, nearly there, 5, then we're going to hold, 6, squeeze the back, keep the core tight, 8, squeeze and hold, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, release it. The burning leg or the lifted leg for me, being behind, is awesome. And coming up. Now we're going to do more into the glutes and your adductors. So more the outer hip. Your feet are standing nice and strong. Pull the core in, shoulders relax. Standing on the weaker leg. So if right-handed, you're on your left leg. The right leg lifts. You squeeze up and down. If you lock your knee, soften it. Shoulders relax. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, keep it tight, 3, 2, 1, 1. So you should feel standing leg and you squeeze in that core, 5, including the back, 7, hold it up here after the last one, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release it, we'll change sides and then stretch. Shifting the weight now, you should be on your stronger leg. Squeeze, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the burning back cheek from before, but now that one's burning, right? 7, 8, 8, 7. We're almost at a stretch, so if it was too much and you didn't want to carry on, you're nearly there. 3, 2, 1. One more set. 1, 2. Exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it up here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release it down. Feet wide. Bend the knees. Straight legs. Fold forward. Hands under the shoulders. Now you bend and stretch. One more. And then sink side to side. Round into the back. And coming up. First leg, same thing, but now we're actually going to activate the glute a little bit more. And the way you do that is by bending your knee, keep the core engaged, and leaning forward. I also want you to squeeze the butt. Then here, you can take the leg straight out or bent. So see what you prefer. The biggest thing is bend that knee as much as you can, lean forward, keep the core tight. So bend, lean forward, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7. Keep that bend. 5, 4, nice and tight. 3, 2, 1. Keep bending, leaning forward. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it up here, bend, lean forward, squeeze it back. 7, 8. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. Other leg. Then we'll stretch. So remember that bend into the knee, leaning forward. and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or you can bend it. 7, 8, 8, the lifting leg, sorry. 4, 3, 2, there's no option but to bend and squeeze at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, squeeze and hold. 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, release. Feet wide, fold forward, sink to one side, stretch, sink to the other, stretch, and then lean forward, hands under the shoulders, and push the back back. So you're almost in a figure 4. Wow, I'm shaking. We're going to come into our back to work into hip flexors and abs. Okay, so coming to lie on your back, making sure you imprint the spine. If you need a cushion, you can rest your head on a cushion or a block. First, we work in hip flexors before we actually work into core. So it will work more hip flexors definitely than core. Either your head is lifted or on a block or on the mat. You pull that first leg right in and the other leg is straight out. Coming to lie on your back. We're going to work into hip flexors more than core for the first one. You pull that one knee right in, the other leg extends right out, and you squeeze it up and down. Make sure you imprint in the spine, and it's more about hip flexors than actual core. So pulling that knee right in as much as you can to stretch that hip flexor, and the other one you should feel as well as you take it up and down. 1, imprint the spine. 2, 3, keep that core tight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 4, imprint the spine. 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, relax your upper body or keep it and down. 7, 8, 1, pull that knee in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change legs, squeeze it in, and the other leg is up and down. 1, 2, because we're not working core, we don't really need a break, and we alternate in hip flexors. So although I feel the one pulled in more, this one I also do feel. 6, 7, 8, imprint in the spine. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hug it in. Squeeze nice and tight. Maybe doing circles, or maybe pull down to the side. For now, we're going to work into core. You want your heels lower than the knees. Push the knees out as much as you can. Imprint the spine. If you can't keep that imprint, it's okay if it lifts a little if you're strong enough, but we don't want to feel the back working. So then you take your hands just under your back to tuck the tailbone, and then you're wearing your head on a cushion on the mat. And then easier is to bring it in, harder is to take it out. Imprint in the spine, tuck the tailbone, and squeeze. 1, and back. 2. Remember, easier is in, harder is out. 4, 5, inhale, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep that core tight. 7. Feel the abs working and the hip flexor. 8. Squeeze and hold. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Release it. Maybe a stretch is awesome. And when you're ready, changing legs. Lifting the head and shoulders. The other leg is going out now. The more it's in, the easier. Further and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4. Imprint. Tennis ball between the chest and the chin. 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. One more set. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hold it. 1. Remember to where you keep that imprint. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release it down. Arms above the head. Stretch it up. Maybe one foot on top of the other. Stretch. Other foot. And stretch. We're going to now do legs straight. If you got tight hamstrings, it's always that much harder. But it's the same thing, except you're holding onto that foot. Your head is lifted or down. So it's more hip flexors than anything. So lift in the leg, squeeze, pull it right in. 1, 2, squeeze it right in as close as you can. Feel this hip flexor, and maybe you'll feel more hammies, so then it's fine. 6, just keep working that leg out. 7, try not to tug on it, but try hold lightly. 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze it straight. 7, 8. Change legs. 1, 2. I don't know where the floor is. 3, 4. Keep the core tight. 6, but it's more about pulling in the legs, feeling hip flexors. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, whatever you can. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and knees wide, toes can touch, and pull down. Release, feet flat onto the mat, lift the back, feel the stretch into the hip flexors, and release it down. For the last set, we're going to work into more core, but a little bit of hip flexors as well, using those feet as levers. The feet are all the way up, and we squeeze down and up. If you find you can't keep the imprint, your head is on a pillow or on the floor, your hands are under the butt to tuck the tailbone. Will be easier if you could put your head on a pillow or a block, just to round that back more, keep that imprint. Otherwise, wherever you go, wherever you are starting, inhale 1. And remember, only going as low as you can to keep that imprint. 3, inhale, tennis ball between the chest and the chin. 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, imprint the spine, keep the core tight, keep the abs pulled in. 4, 3, inhale, 2, 1, one more set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hover and hold. 1, 2, 4, 5. Imprint the spine, pull the core in. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whew. Release it down, one foot on top of the other, and pull away from the top leg, center, other foot on top, and pull away, center, release. Coming up now, we're going to work into a little bit of upper body, and then we're going to finish off with an amazing working stretch. We did this, I think, 2 weeks ago or 2 classes ago, but it's now today we're focusing on the on the hip flexors. So coming into your bridge, your bum is, so the higher is fine, but round into that back, and you squeeze the knee in, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, round into top of the shoulder. 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Changing legs, have a break if you need, otherwise second side, round into that lower back, upper back, and squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release down and push back. If you need to, you're on your fingertips to stretch your shoulders. After this, we're going to come onto our hands. Same thing, just to make it a little bit more stronger. Wrist issues, you come onto your elbows again. So whichever one you're doing, inhale. Whichever option you're choosing, first leg, tuck tailbone, round into lower back, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. Push back if you need to onto fingertips. And then when you're ready to join us, change inside, round into lower back squeeze. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and release it down. Knees wide, toes touch, push onto your fingertips, pull the shoulders down the spine. Probably the easiest part of the class, this last line I want from you. So, one leg is forward, the other leg, if you can, you bring it a little bit more forward. If you need to, you're protecting your knee. Okay, Vanna, sit. Vinny. Vanna, come. Vanna! Havana, come. For the last thing, most fun, you're gonna sit up in almost a box and then try and push a little forward. If you need to protect the knee, do whatever you can, and then taking the other foot maybe a little bit more in front. Sink down into the hips, square the hips. That leg is behind you. You take that arm up, and we're going to twist and stretch over. So I feel the stretch into that hip flexor. So inhale, shift forward, stretch, twist, over, 1, twist, 2, twist, 3, twist, 4, you can go a little more forward, 6, twist, 7, twist, 8, hold the twist, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, squeeze the back, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and let's go again, twist, over, twist, over, 3, over, 4, over, 5, 6, 7, 8, and now hold it across, lean over, shift forward, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. Changing legs. So I'm just doing this for my knees. You need to, if you don't, that's fine. The other leg is forward. Hips in a straight line. Shift forward. That leg that is behind you, you're going to twist and reach over. Shifting forward, inhale, let's go. Twist, 1, twist, 2, twist, 3, twist, 4, twist, 5, twist, 6, reach over, 7, over, 8, over, hold the twist, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, shift forward, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and twist, over, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, sorry, 6, 7, 8, and hold it over, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, extra forward to feel the stretch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, last set, twist, over, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, last one, 7, 8, release it down, come sit on your butt, those feet as wide as the mat, hands are behind you, and you sink your knees side to side, 1, 2, 3, just to release into those hip flexors, 4, come into your M shape again, 4 of those, 1, 2, 3, 4, coming back to center, onto your knees, hands behind you, puff the chest out, lift the hips, stretch, release. Thank you for joining me in another lesson of Pilates or TZ. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you next lesson.